right, let's do a quick comparison between these two. I've had the Tomica Limited Vintage Neo R35 for a while now. I think I bought this, I want to say 4 or 5 months ago, but I really haven't opened it. It's been sitting in the box. I know, don't judge me. And recently I picked up this mini GT version of the R35. Same year, they're both 2024. This one is in stealth gray, and this one right here is in white. So since I did the opening for the stealth gray already, let me put this away for now. And then let me do a quick unboxing of this. Oops. Okay. So now this box, so this model comes with this insert here. You know, it tells you this is the R35, the special edition in white, and some text here that I can't quite translate for you guys. But yeah, you can find that in the box with the model. And this is what it looks like inside the box. So it comes with this insert with a plastic cover. And you pop this open to get to the model. And it comes with that like a thin, not plastic, but thin material, which protects the car from being scratched while inside the box, so which is cool. And here's the model. Let me put away the box for now so we can focus on the models. The Mini GT version has that carbon details on the front fender here, and also I can just zoom in here. There's a GT-R badging there that you can actually see, and then on the rear side skirt, which is I think part of the rear diffuser, you can see some venting there, and then same as Mini GT. So these two are identical in that department. Okay, on the front end, they look very identical. But what I've noticed is the GT-R badge in TLVN is actually bigger than Mini GT. Front plates, TLVN has the blank front plates, and Mini GT does not. And then the front lip, they're the same color. Both have the fog lamps. The grill, the grill is a lot finer in Mini GT. TLVN, you can see the holes, or the detail is actually bigger than Mini GT. Now on this side right here, and I already mentioned the missing carbon detail on the front fender with the GT-R badge. So that is also missing on on this side on TLVN. This one, for Mini GT, that is present. And then of course the fuel cap, both present. And then on the rear, you can see that the Nissan badge on TLVN, you can't really see it. I don't know, it's not like a separate piece like the Mini GT. So Mini GT wins here. You can definitely see that there is a Nissan badge there in the middle. But this one is like a light gray color. It's almost blending with the white color, which is not good. But at least the GT-R badge is there for both cars. And then on the rear plate, Mini GT has the Nissan rear plate. This one's blank. Not a fan of that, to be honest. The other difference is I think those are some sensors. That one is present here in TLVN, but not on the Mini GT. You can't really see that those sensors on the rear bumper. Exhaust tips. The rear diffuser are the same, black with red trim. You know, that's your that's the Nismo signature color right there. Um, the the tailpipes are different, so they both have the blue tip, but Mini GT has that detail inside. It's like they painted it in silver or chrome, whereas in TLVN it's just plain black. And which one's more realistic? I think they're both realistic because I've seen like some R35s that have this same color, black inside with the blue tip, and some R35s that I've seen in real life have the stainless or silver, uh, in silver tailpipes with blue tip. So, and then tires. I think. Oh yeah, I haven't talked about the tires yet. The wheels look good. Both look good. The difference is the tire threads here. So if I can just zoom in again, you can see the tire threads on the side. You can see the gap is bigger on TLVN compared to the Mini GT. Which one do you prefer? I prefer Mini GT. And then on the bonnet, finally on the top view, you can see on the bonnet two ventings in the middle there. And again, as I discussed earlier, the carbon fiber pattern on TLVN is different than Mini GT. Mini GT is a lot more refined, finer, thinner lines, whereas in TLVN it's actually, you can see the gaps. They're bigger compared to Mini GT, and a lot more gloss. So pick your poison there. And I think this one's bothered me a lot. So the interior, see the dashboard there? I've looked at some pictures online, and this is the dashboard is a lot. It's actually more accurate. The TLVN. See those two rectangular shapes there? I don't know what that is exactly. I don't know if that's for the airbag or uh, some uh, some venting. I'm not really sure, but that's accurate. Whereas in the Mini GT, this is a completely different dashboard. I don't think this is a R35 dashboard, to be honest. Maybe it's an old version of the R35, but you don't see those two rectangular shapes there on the passenger side. And yeah, I think that's a big miss on Mini GT. I don't know how they passed that because this one is the more accurate one. And then on the rear, um, I think they're the same, but TLVN wins because it has that stereo detail there. I think those two are speakers, if I'm not mistaken. You can't really see that here on Mini GT. So more details on the back for TLVN and not on the Mini GT. So interior, I think I'll give it to TLVN. If I'm being honest. Um, let's see what else. Headlights. Headlights. I think TLVN's headlights are clearer compared to Mini GT. But the details inside, I think, are the same. They both have details inside the headlamps, which is good. And again, let me just go back in the back again. TLVN. I mentioned this in my review of this Mini GT R35. The taillights are not acrylic. It's just painted. And TLVN has acrylics, which is really good. I don't know why. And they usually Mini GT usually give us the acrylic taillights, but not for the R35 for some reason. So, but the TLVN gave us that, which is always a huge plus. Oh, and yeah, this one. You see the side mirror? This one is accurate. So do you see that Nismo red there, the trim, black with the red trim? That is correct. And then if you look at the Mini GT version, it doesn't have that red trim, that red striping. So that's a miss. And then on the rear wing, uh, again, I've seen both like in this version. So the Mini GT version has that carbon fiber detail on the wing. This one does not. It's just plain. Okay, one last thing. So TLVN, this is a big deal to a lot of folks. TLVN has the disc brakes. See if I can shine some light here. Hold on. Yeah, so TLVN, I don't know. I'm sorry guys if I can't see it, but TLVN has disc brakes and then the brake calipers. Mini GT does not do that. So they had to cut some corners, Mini GT. They're really good for the price, but to get that price, they have to cut some corners. And unfortunately, in this case, they have to not. I mean, I haven't seen any Mini GT that has some brake details like the disc brakes and brake calipers. But yeah, and that's one big difference. Another difference of TLVN compared to Mini GT. This one has disc brakes, and this one they have shock absorbers. They have working shocks, suspensions. So now the question is, what would you pick? So personally, if you have some wiggle room in your budget and you can only have one R35, go with the TLVN because again, the working shocks or the working suspensions, the brake details, uh, the disc brakes, brake caliper, they're present here. The acrylics on the back, that's a big plus to me at least. I can live with the glossy carbon fiber. It's just the preference at this point. And then the headlamps are clear. Some downsides, the badging are bigger, I think, and then some badging are missing here on the side. So GTR, there should be a GTR badge there, some carbon detail in the front fender there. Is it a big deal to you guys? Maybe. To me, it's not. If you get the working suspension, the brake details inside, and the interior, that's such a big deal to me. Yeah, I can't believe Mini GT missed that because this one's the accurate dashboard. But if you are tight in cash and you don't have a budget for um, a TLVN right now, just go with Mini GT. They're not bad. It's actually not bad. And in fact, I prefer some of the details here on the Mini GT, like I mentioned, the carbon fiber detail. I like how they do it. The GTR badge on the side and the carbon detail here. Um, and then the badging, of course, the Nissan badge on the back. So they got that down. But what I don't like is this are the taillights. So they're just painted, not acrylics. The tailpipe is in blue, and then the inside of it is painted in silver. Again, preference, not a big deal. Um, Headlamps are clear, but not as clear as TLBN. And lastly, the side mirrors. It's missing that red striping on both sides, which is unfortunate. So I'll leave it up to you. Again, hopefully this helps you guys decide which R35 to get. And yeah, hopefully this helps. And thank you for watching. And I'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye.